Welcome to the Smart Business Show, episode 82. We're continuing our series our entire month, not just podcasts, but posts on the site as well, which you can go to curtismchale.ca to see the posts in this series. We're continuing to talk about what it takes to run a good business, kind of start to finish. Today, we're going to talk about their proposal or the estimate, whatever you send that client to tell them how much it's going to cost to use your services. Now, just because you generate those leads doesn't mean they're actually going to turn into clients. There's a sales process, which is your phone call, your emails, everything else. And then it usually culminates with that proposal where you send them, okay, based on the conversations we've had, and you should have conversations talking to them, not just email. Based on the conversations we've had, this is what I think, or this is what it will cost for you. And there are 6 sections in a good proposal. Six sections in a good proposal. They are the current problem. So what is the client currently suffering from? Maybe it's not enough sales. Second is the objectives. This is how we're going, the 4 or 5 high level things that we're going to do. So if it's not making any sales, we are going to revamp their e-commerce checkout so that they can make mobile sales more effectively. That's it. We're not going to talk about every little minutia in there. That's not what this is for. This is to sell them on their brighter future. Gauging success is how we show them we're not a dreamer, right? We say we expect a 10% uptick in sales based on industry numbers when you have a good mobile checkout. You need to be careful here though as well and make sure it's things that you can control. So you can't necessarily control those purchases. Maybe they have terrible products, but you can we'll bring in more leads, right? This new marketing campaign will bring in more leads for you. If the sales team botches it at that point, there's not much you can do. Fourth is options. So you don't just provide one option. Again, we'll talk about this throughout the 2 months. You provide 2 to 3 options. 3 options is the best. And the reason you provide options is because that takes it from a decision between working with you or working with someone else to which one of your options is the best one for the client. And they get to choose. Fifth is timeline. So say option 1, and usually each option includes more services. So option 1 would be faster. Option 2 would be 5 to 6 weeks. Option 3 would be 8 to 10 weeks, whatever it is. And then finally is accountabilities. So you are accountable to things for your client, but your client is also accountable to you. So they need to give you access to their servers if you're a developer. I recently had a coaching client of mine where it took like 2 weeks to get access to the servers, and the client still said, well, hey, how come we're not going to hit the schedule? I'm like, well, it's not my fault that it took 2 weeks to get that server stuff. Your development team wouldn't give it to me, or they would give me this and it wouldn't work. And like, oh, wait, we changed that password. Oh, we just changed it again. So you talk about the things that they are responsible for. They are responsible, in my case, to book their weekly call. If they don't book it, that's their problem. I do encourage it. I do remind them, right? I remind them on Fridays, I remind them on Mondays, but if they don't book it, then that's up to them. Those are the 6 things you need in a good proposal. And that proposal is the culmination of your sales process. It really is just a restatement of the things you've already agreed upon verbally and puts a dollar value to it. If you want to read more about writing good proposals, you can check out my book called Write Proposals That Win Work, and there'll be a link to that in the show notes. Thanks for watching.